Hey y'all. I'm gonna be at this little Smith machine. It's like this little outside area. They kind of just put it here maybe like 2 weeks ago. Everything, it seems like it has everything I need over here. I want a hip thrust out here too. So I'm gonna have to see. It's kind of like, here, I'll show you. Kind of a little consolidated. So here's the little outside part. You know, bench, Smith machine. So it's like this little, you know, it's kind of this low-key spot. But I feel like if I go get that little pad, the little glute builder pad, I could use a bench. I just need to have a little area to set up at. Because this is like, it's better. Remember I kept telling you guys like a while back, but then I just kind of like got past it. It was just like when it gets too busy and there's like all these people around, it's just like I said last time, this guy, like, he's like looking at me in my face while I'm like, go do something else. Like, I mean, he wasn't like trying to be weird, I guess, but it was just like weird. So I'm just like, if I could be in like a more low-key setting, I'd rather do that. I'm gonna see how I feel today about the Smith machine and these squats, because I don't really want to like give up on squats just yet. Like, I know I said I did. I can like throw in different types of squats to see like which one I resonate with better, but I still need to, I think, continue to keep Smith machine or some type of just bar squat or back squat in the mix. I don't know if you can call that a back squat. All right, let me get started. This is just my creatine. I mean, I think this creatine actually does help me push through. So far, it's been okay. As long as I'm warmed up, it feels okay. Like when I first started out with just one plate on each side, it was feeling a little heavy. So I was like, okay, what do I expect? Or I didn't know what to expect. But, you know, that's kind of like a false sense of, I feel like sometimes that's a false sense of where you're at. If you've been like, you know, it's like, it's been time since you've been at the gym or a time since you came back to a certain thing, you're gonna have to get warmed up to that particular exercise. And even though it feels challenging at first while you're warming up, that's the whole point of warming up, so that you can get your body accustomed to that movement before you put some more weight on it, which is starting to make sense to me, because it's just like, you know, I mean, I feel like sometimes it can be a gauge on like how strong you feel that day, but I also feel like once you kind of like open up everything and stretch everything out and just keep doing that repetition with that movement, then it just prepares you to add some weight to it, if that makes sense. So I had 45 and 25. I'm just taking one of these 25s off from each side, and then I'll just have my little finisher. Like every area seems like it's got like a piece of equipment by it. I mean, I guess right here would be good. This could be good right here. I could go right. I think this could work. I think it's gonna be too long. I'll just have to do it on the platform. I don't want to do it inside anymore. Like, I just don't. I've thought about all these different combinations. This is like way more low key. I feel like I perform better when I don't have people all in my face. There we go. Okay, if this works out, then this was my little spot. I was fine with the amount of reps I got, but I feel like towards the end, obviously, it appeared I wasn't like fully extending at the top. When my form starts to break down, then I really need to push for still hitting that full extension at the top. In order to emphasize that, I may have to just do like a little, not really hold at the top, but like really get there, squeeze, go back down. All right, so this setup is a little tight right here. You know, it's tight. My legs will come all the way out. My feet will be all the way out here at the end. So next time, probably could go this direction. If you just bring the bar right in the crease, and your back is right here gently, then just thrust it up. I mean, in theory, that's the way you're supposed to do it, right? But I notice if the pad is moving back, it's because you're putting force. You're pushing force backwards, and that's why it's doing it. But if you're pushing force up, it shouldn't do it. I mean, because it's not heavy, but it can hold its own for just, you know, being in one stationary spot. It's real low key, nobody's bothering me. I mean, people just walking back past or whatever, but it's really not that big of a deal. Should be RDLs today, because I did like a leg press, squat press thing last time. So I'm gonna kind of like alternate between like RDL day and a squat press machine day. Hey y'all. Alright, everything's going good. It feels really good outside. It's like a little bit of breeze, but it's like warm. Like this whole week is gonna be like mid to high 80s, so that little cold front has passed. But I mean, like a nice, like gentle breeze, you know. Record it, but warming up the bar, I could feel that stretching, you know, just lightly, just going through the motion. I could feel that stretching and kind of like everything kind of opening up and getting ready for the weight, if that makes sense. I don't know. I like to be low key, you know. I like the energy, you know, definitely at the gym. Don't get me wrong, this is a really cool gym, and the energy be like high energy, pretty much all the time, especially in like gym too. But this is sometimes when I just want to like zone in, because you know people just be, sometimes people be like looking and stuff, like what you doing, you know, like what's she doing, like which I don't care. It's just like I can't control what they're doing, but I can control like if I, you know, duck off somewhere. So I'd rather do that. Okay, y'all. I'm gonna just do a finisher right here. I was like, do I want to do a fourth set? So I was like, I feel like I could just do 135. I took the 210s off each side, and that'll be good enough for me. I'm fine with that. You know, I'm not gonna overdo it. Okay, y'all. After this, I'm gonna go. So I'll see you next time. Bye.